Hi everyone and welcome back. So I have a favourites video for you today and I feel like I've not filmed one of these in ages. I've just filmed a 3-month-old baby favourite video, which is a little bit different to how this one's going to go, mostly because it's all adult stuff obviously and not like colourful toys for a baby. But I have got quite a few bits here, most of them weirdly are fashion things or like clothing items. I wouldn't really call them fashion typically. I just wanted to quickly mention this is from Tesco. I feel like a few of you might ask. I always do link what I'm wearing or at least tell you where it's from in the description box. This is from Tesco a couple of weeks ago. I think it's still in there. It wasn't very expensive and it's very, very cosy, but it's not a favourite. I am going to just get cracking through them and I'll start off with some beauty bits. There's not many. Then we've got some clothing and some random bits and pieces. So these are both new things to me. I bought these when I was pregnant or when I just had Rupert, and I've been using them every day that I've worn makeup recently. So the first thing is the Benefit Precisely My Brow, which I feel like a bit of a cliche talking about this because everybody talks about it, and something that I put off using for a while because it's so much more expensive than the Soap and Glory one that I always use. I just thought, you know what, they've revamped them, I haven't used these ones, I'm going to give them a go. So the packaging isn't my most favourite thing. It does make it quite easy to hold, I will say that, but I don't know, there's just something about the packaging that's not very me. But it's your average brow pencil. It's got the very thin pencil that you twist up at one end, and then the other end is the spoolie. You will know what a spoolie looks like, I'm sure, by now. And this is the Precisely My Brow, and I use the shade 4. It's what I've got on my brows today. It is really nice. The only thing that I prefer to this over my Soap and Glory one is that it's a little bit easier to hold because it is more of a pencil. There's something to grip at the end. And also the colour. I would say that the Soap and Glory one for me now is a little bit warm, and you can kind of tell that I'm wearing brow products if you look really, really closely. Whereas this, I'm looking at them now thinking, golly, I hope you can't tell with this. This one I think is a much better match for my brows, and the shades are a lot better, and I think that's what you're getting your money, that's why you're spending your money basically. I feel like as well they're not that much more expensive than the Soap and Glory one. Soap and Glory now is about, I think it's about £8. That might be, is it about 20, but when it's on offer or you get Boots points, blah blah blah, it's a good one to try. I have my eye on the Charlotte Tilbury one as well, but I need to get shade matched to that I think. And everyone always goes on about the Hourglass ones, but they're so expensive. So for now, that's a nice kind of like middle ground. But I do like a good brow product. I think it's very important that you have the right colour and you get one that works for you. Next, I have a mascara, and this is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And I'm wearing it today. I've got a little itch. I have been using the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara for as long as I can remember, and I still love it. I've still got one in my drawer. I still wear it. But this is the one since I've started using it that I've been wearing every time I've been wearing makeup. I can't say every day now because I don't wear makeup every day at all. I've got it on today. It is a gorgeous mascara. It again is about the £20 mark, so it's not the cheapest, but it's really, really nice for volume. Just making you look like you've got eyelashes. I know mascara is a very personal thing. We all want them to do, we all basically want them to do the same thing in that we want them to make our lashes look amazing. And for me, this one does that. Oh, and she dropped it. Okay, I'll talk through a few clothing things. Now the first one is a Primark hoodie, and these are from the men's section. They're really, really soft. They're about £8. I've got a black one here to show you. I also have one in khaki green, which I wear all the time, and charcoal grey as well. It's literally just a plain black hoodie, and it's got the, I don't know what that pocket's called where you can kind of like get your hand all the way through it, but they're really, really handy just to like pop your phone in. And as I say, they're really, really snuggly soft. They do go quite bubbly after like the 30th wash, but I live in mine and they're not very expensive to replace. It's not like buying, you know, a really expensive hoodie. You buy in ones that are quite cheap and they're just really lovely. I get mine in an extra large, so it's massive. And as I say, it's the men's section, not the women's ones that I prefer. Next, I've got a maxi midi skirt, I would say, to show you. I have lived in these since having Rupert because obviously I have kind of like a bit of a tum going on where he once was housed for 9 months, and these kind of just drape over that area beautifully. So this one in particular, I've got a few. The ones I've got the most of are from New Look, and I thought I'd just show you this one because it probably has been my favourite because it's so versatile, and it's just a black plain pleated mini skirt. I will link it if it's still available, as with everything else, and It's just something that I've worn, like I'd wear it with this jumper tucked into it. I can wear it with t-shirts if it's a bit cooler and a jacket, or even like in the summer if we're going out you can dress it up. You can wear this with turtlenecks. I can wear it with boots, heels, trainers. I love it. I love midi skirts, pleated midi skirts. I've got another one on the way today from New Look, which is a floral one, which I will link as well, because I mentioned that in another video or on Instagram and you all went crazy for it. I've been getting a lot of wear out of these pleated skirts since having Rupert, and I love them. They're just so easy to wear and so easy to style. Next, I have a scarf from ASOS, and this has been the scarf that I've been wearing every day since I got it. I was wearing a black scarf, and every time I saw a picture of me or like a clip if I was vlogging that day, I just felt like black was too, it just didn't suit me with the coats that I was wearing. I just wanted something a bit softer, so I found this scarf on ASOS. It's kind of like a gorgeous charcoal. So I found this scarf on ASOS. It wasn't very expensive. It's really soft. It's washed really well because I spilled my coffee on it the other day and I had to wash it. It is charcoal grey and it's very, very soft. It's got a little bit of tassely bits going on at the bottom. I can't think straight today. I've not had much sleep and I feel like I'm just mincing my words a little bit. But it's a nice chunky scarf. It's one that kind of like goes round and it looks like you're wearing a good scarf. Keeps you warm. Can't recommend it enough. I've loved it and I've worn it a lot. Okay, also I bought these dungarees for Christmas, and these are by a brand called Lucy and Yak, and they do so many different styles of these. Now I've worn them in a couple of videos. I'll pop a picture up of me wearing them as well, and they essentially are a black cotton dungaree. As I say, they do them in all different colours. I think they do a blue denim one, they do cord ones. You can tie them yourself to how tight you want them to come up on your shoulders. They are kind of like a very loose fitting dungaree, so they're not like the denim ones that you see that kind of suck you in and pull you up everywhere and you can't breathe in them. These ones are just so comfy. They've got big pockets down the side. They wash beautifully. So I'll pop the link to the website down below so you can see them wearing them properly and a picture of me wearing them, because I realise I've not really shown you them very well. But they're by Lucy and Yak. I have had quite a few like sofa cozy days with Rupert, or days where like we'll go out for a walk, I'll nip to the supermarket, and I've not wanted to wear a bra because they're just so uncomfortable. And I've kind of gone and jumped on the crop top bandwagon, so I just wanted to show you one that I've really loved. I've got it in black and I've got it in grey as well. This is the black one and this is a Jack Wills one. I got these because they were on offer. I think it was if you bought one you got one half price. Can anyone else only ever think of that window advert when they say buy one get one half price? You buy one, you get one free. I said you buy one, you get one free. Anyway, no sleep, I told you. It's just a crop top, really, really comfy, soft, keeps your boobs where you want them to be. So it means that if I do go out for a walk and I don't want to wear a bra, they're not hanging around my waist. They are nice and like tucked away in this, but comfortably. So yeah, essentially I like those crop tops. Last fashiony favourite, I also got these for Christmas, and they are a pair of Vans. A lot of you will be aware that I wear my platform Vans a lot. These are a little bit of, I'd say these are like Bobby Dazzlers. They are a little bit different. They are the monochrome square check ones. So they do them where it's just, so can you see that it's a little bit different, the pattern? They're not fully checked. The ones that are fully checked, like they've got the same number of squares, the same size of squares, are kind of like an off-white cream colour. My sister has them. I know a lot of people have them, but for me I just wanted them to be white. I didn't like that they were cream. I don't know, I just had a bee in my bonnet about it. And then I found these on Office and asked one of my sisters for them for Christmas, and I've worn them so much. I love them. I just think I spend so much time these days wearing so much black that these just add something a little bit different. So it kind of looks like you've made a bit more effort and you're a little bit more stylish. The fragrance that I've been wearing non-stop recently is a Jo Malone one, which again, I feel like talking about Jo Malone on YouTube is very, very overdone. But I haven't worn perfume that much since having Rupert because I like him to know that it's me and I don't want a perfume to kind of throw him off. But if I did wear a perfume, it would be this one over and over again, so hopefully you'd kind of get used to it. And it's Blackberry and Bay by Jo Malone. When I wear this, it's probably the perfume that I get asked most about when I wear it. I bought it as a gift for someone for Christmas and she absolutely loves hers. It's just a gorgeous scent for this time of year, and it's It's one that I've had for a while and didn't wear for ages, and now I just can't stop wearing it. So if you're around a Jo Malone counter and you want to treat yourself or you just want a little sniff, this one is a gorgeous fragrance. Okay, 2 things left. I want to talk about my diary. I also got this for Christmas. I haven't done like a what I got for Christmas video, so this is basically it, isn't it, essentially? I have the Kiki K diary, and this one is, I kind of go for the same print every time I get a diary from Kiki K, and I buy people them for Christmas as well and always get this one. And I don't know if you can see, but it has the most divine illustrations all the way through. It might wash it out on the camera, but it's just gorgeous, and I have been using it. I've been using it to be organised, to write down appointments that we have, to plan videos, to write down to-do lists, things that we've got going on. It's just a gorgeous diary. They do them in all different sizes. I like that it's got a little bit of a waterproof cover on it, so it stops any spillages and things like that. You get a lovely little sticker book at the back, so you can pop stickers in it as you go through. I just wanted to talk to you about it because I don't feel like Kiki K gets much mention, and I love their stationery, and in particular their diary this month, because I have been actually using it. Ask me again in like July how I'm getting on with it, because it always kind of tapers off. But I feel like now I've got a baby, I need somewhere to write things down, like his doctor's appointments and stuff, so that I actually remember to take him. So I'm hoping that I keep up with it and that it just doesn't become a bit of a something that I just don't use and ends up in a drawer like they have in previous years. I have a Ripple in my hand because I still have the rich tea obsession, but a Ripple a day just keeps me happy. I just can't stop eating Ripples. I love them. I keep them in the fridge and they are divine. So I just thought I'd mention my favourite chocolate of the moment, because I feel like that's quite an important thing to talk about. TV wise, recently Call the Midwife is back on and I'm obsessed. I absolutely love that programme. It makes me feel so warm and happy inside. And I always joke as well that I watched a lot of Call the Midwife and a lot of the Kardashians when I was pregnant, or before I got pregnant, and I feel like that was the reason why. It was all baby. The Kardashians are always having babies, and Call the Midwife obviously is about midwifery and pregnant women. Obviously it had nothing to do with it, but I always associate it with that time. And yeah, we're carrying on watching Suits, which I love. I just love Donna in it. She is like a girl crush. I just want to be Donna Paulson. She's incredible. And I think that's about it. Bedding shout out, I suppose. This is a polka dot one from Sainsbury's. It's new in and it's gorgeous. I will link that down below so you can go and have a gander. It is white with grey kind of like tufty polka dots on, and I just love it. I'm going to stop waffling on. Tommy is downstairs with Rupert. I'm going to go and make sure they're all right. I know they will be, but it's been a while since I've had a cuddle. I'm going to stop talking now and see you all in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do still like watching favourites videos, let me know in the comments, because I never know whether they're a bit dated or not here on YouTube anymore. I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.